So today we'll be talking about basically exercise. So May is one of the awareness of the month of May is the Physical Fitness and Sports Month. So this is something that is dear to my heart. I always enjoyed outdoor activities. As a kid, I was always either climbing trees, doing things. So for me, sedentary life does not really, I cannot relate to it that well. When I was put in a situation to have a sedentary job for a while, it was literally killing me slowly. So that's why I'm very passionate about this, and I've seen great results in my personal life and in the lives of those who have started to do something. So probably some of you might have known about Julia Hawkins. Well, I have to say that this is when she was 101. So it's quite impressive, but let me tell you something here. So regular physical activity increases our chances for a longer and healthier life. I hope you knew that. Also, it reduces our risk for high blood pressure, heart disease, and some types of cancer. So overall, combined data from 2017 through to 2020 show that physical inactivity prevalence of 25.3%. So this percentage shows that people who do not do anything. So those who do not do anything are predisposing themselves to some of these health conditions that could be avoided. So Julia Hawkins, guess at what age she started to run? Any guesses? 100. When she was 100, she started to run. So this is when she was 103, so she's getting better, fitter. She died last year in October at the age of 108, so she was short. In February, she would have turned 89, something. So 109, sorry, 109. So yes, so it's like, ooh. So it's quite impressive, and yeah. So just a little statistics, it's around 21 to basically 30% of the Virginia's adults that they report that they do not participate in any physical activities, which I think the number is higher. But for those who would like to give it a try, you know, I don't think there is any excuse. If Julia at 100, because she was kind of motivated by the family to do that, she said, okay, I will give it a try. And if you read about her, she's won quite a few marathons, and it's quite impressive to read about her life. Now, also Johns Hopkins Medicine has some words of wisdom to share with us. So not being physically active is a risk factor for health problems. So if you aren't physically active, you are at risk for cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, anxiety and depression, and some kinds of cancer. I think now they are associating a sedentary life with smoking, pretty much the same side effects that you can get. It's quite interesting. Well, where were we created? We're not created in a box. We're created in a garden. That means we were expected to move around and enjoy life. So many deaths occur each year due to a lack of regular physical activity. So here are some. More people tend to have inactive lifestyle as they get older. You wonder why. Women are more likely to have inactive lifestyle than men. Non-Hispanic white adults are more likely to get physical activity, and then Hispanic and African American adults are less likely to get physical activity. I try every time I get the opportunity to share with my patients to, even if you sit on the chair, you can still move your arms, your legs, do something. Don't just sit and don't do anything, because we lose body mass. How much do we lose, Lorinda? Dr. Lorinda, how much do we lose if we just by one day not moving? How much body mass, muscle mass? I think it's like,
It's like if you're not moving for a week, it takes about a month to get back.
right. Did everyone hear that? So if we are not moving for a week, it takes about a month to get back to normal.
Like if you're in the hospital, every day you're in the hospital, it takes a month to get that day back.
Right, so
But that's in the hospital.
right, sitting in bed. So it's quite serious because, you know, not moving, it does bring a lot of side effects to us. Now, so just to start slowly, aim for 2 hours and 30 minutes of moderate aerobic activity each week. So do you think it's a lot for a whole week, 2 hours, 30 minutes? Now, some moderate activity includes walking fast, but if you haven't been walking, you start slow. Swimming, raking leaves, and actually there are more studies showing that even short, like 10 to 15 minutes, short bouts of exercise throughout the day, it will still give great improvement if we, better than nothing. So even now at work, I try every time to do something. When I don't, have patience to see, I always do something, try to move. And as I said, you don't need to have a whole hour to go to the gym. Just at home, 10, 15 minutes, just do something to get your muscles working. Now, there is another point that we don't want to miss. I really admire this woman. She's Ernestine Shepherd. How many of you have heard of Miss Ernestine Shepherd? Beautiful, beautiful and inspiring lady. So again, here she's in her 80s when she does all this. She started, I think, in her 70s to exercise because she was, if you look at her pictures previously, she, looks totally different. Let's put it that way. She was very depressed. She had just not motivation in life. Now she's close to, how old? She's 89 now. And oh my, she's still active at the gym. She teaches classes. She does all this weightlifting, and it's amazing. It's amazing, and she looks amazing too. So again, let's learn from these people. And Jim Arrington, he's 90 here, and he's also in his 93 right now. Yeah, so look at him at 90 doing weights. So where is Mr. Shin? He's got some competition here. So again, it's very important to do something to strengthen our muscles and some weightlifting. It doesn't have to be all these, 200 pounds weights. Just start with even 2-3 pound weight. It will still count. So let's learn from these people who basically dare to go against the odds and start something different in their lives. And now they are sharing, all this with us, and they are so blessed. So find, in whatever shape you are, find something that would suit your lifestyle, something that will get you out moving, because you will definitely reap the results. And there is an inspiring quotation in Healthful Living saying that the human body may be compared to nicely adjusted machinery which needs care to keep it in running order. One part should not be subjected to constant wear and pressure while another part is rusting from inaction. So let's keep this in mind. We've been created to move. As I said, start slowly, and hopefully, you will start increasing little by little. And last Sabbath, we went to visit a great friend of ours. She is 92. She still goes on her treadmill daily, and she's in such a good spirit and in such a good shape. It's unbelievable. And when you talk to her, you don't hear all these complaints of aches and pains. Yeah, they are there, but it's I don't want to focus on these things. So she is such an inspiration, and I always enjoy to be around her because she motivates me. Because, if at her age she's not thinking about, all these depressive things, she's just thinking, she even asked the doctor, what else can I do to be in better health? And the doctor is kind of speechless. He doesn't know what to say because her blood work looks good. She's active. She even used to go to the gym, and it's he doesn't know what, keep doing what you're doing, he keeps telling her. So, and they are asking her now questions. What are the secrets of you having such a positive attitude and all this? So it's a great testimony. So let's be those people that can be a great testimony. And this is some advice for also the students. So while the mind is taxed, the muscles also should have their proportion of exercise. Every young person should learn how many hours may be spent in study and how much time should be given to physical exercise. Amen, Heartland students? So I hope that you'll keep that in mind. I followed that rule, and when I used to have exams, in the mornings I would go either for a walk or a run, and it was very helpful. So a wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. That's in Proverbs 24:5. And also about a woman, she dresses herself with strength and makes her arms strong. So let's, ladies, let's work on that too. So in Proverbs 31:17, may the Lord help us to follow these simple rules, simple counsels that will give us so much more joy and happiness in life. So prove me wrong, okay? Amen.